Got our official sponsor, Greenwood Stock Trading. If you want to learn how to make some passive income, some extra money, so you can invest in your future and your kids' future, give them a call for a free 10-minute consultation, 281-760-3170. Go get to the bag.
Devin Haney says that he'll fight Gervonta Davis at 135, no rehydration clause. And right now, nothing at 140 pounds. Intrigues him right now. So he did an interview with Boxing Scene saying basically that. Said he'll fight Ryan too at 35 or 40. If Ryan beat Gervonta Davis, he said he willing to stay at 35 if he can make it, because that's where the big fights are. He wants the big names. He got the hardware. I'm gonna talk about 40 towards the end, right in the middle of the video. It is what it is. This is prerogative. This is prerogative. Obviously, Tank is the man. That's why Tank feel like he the man and he the one and he the big, he the big fish or he the big steak, whatever you want to say. Because everybody want to fight him. They see the numbers that he doing, as far as streams and shit. As far as the attendance and all that type of stuff. So, of course he'd stay there for Tank Davis. It's bigger than anything at 140 pounds. But then, kind of the generalized Shakur Stevenson to say, and I'd fight the other big names too. It's like, he not trying to fight Shakur Stevenson right now. And then again, let's be real. Shakur a threat. Shakur still building his name up. Devin still building his name up. Tank Davis is the one that actually is built up. But people. I heard somebody say, my man's his name Two-Tone said, well, Devin Haney should be ringside with all the belts. I'm gonna tell you something my mama told me, right, about women. Like I said, you take advice, you try to take advice from women with a grain of salt, unless they, unless the advice is good. You say, don't, like, with women, like, chick leave, whatever, don't chase her. No matter what the situation is. We had an argument and she left, whatever. Fuck it. Move on. Or at least act like you gonna move on. Don't even worry about it. Do what Bud did. Let the fans continue to build it up. And at the time, I took the advice, filed it in my head, did what I want to do, but that's great advice. That's great advice. That's with anything, with any woman. It's great advice. You feed these women attention in small doses. She want to be up under you because she want to fight for your attention. But you can't give it to them all the time. Trust and believe me. The more nonchalant you is, the more she going to be attracted to you. And it's the same thing with Devin Haney and Tank Davis. It's no different. Don't fuck them. Don't even mention them. That's why Tank said, these niggas want to be like me, and don't even mention them. It ain't even no point. What's the point to continue to mention him when you know he ain't gonna fight? Now it make you look thirsty. Now you pumping Tank Davis head up. I just let the fans do the groundwork. At this point, the fans know you want to fight. Tank to fought at 40 already as well too. It's up to the fans to demand it. It's as simple as that. So I wouldn't even come saying, this is what I would do for David, man. You wasting your breath. Tank Davis is gonna be like Stoop Kid from the Recess. It's gonna take extreme measures to get him off that porch, that stoop. And they losing money at an alarming rate at PBC, and they still want to act like they in control. They still want to act like they ain't got to make these upper echelon fights. They still want to act like it. So guess what? I wouldn't even be paying. I wouldn't give him no publicity, bro. I ain't got to go out my way and say my fight better. You know what I'm saying? When you pull up to the light, you ain't got to tell a nigga you in a real Phantom and a nigga in a 300C, a fake Phantom. You ain't got to argue with him. You got the real deal. He got the BS. I can't even call it a carbon copy. You know what I'm saying? You an ugly nigga, fat nigga, whatever you is. You a regular, whatever it may be. You got a bad bitch. And a nigga that, you know, some people think got it better than you or whatever it may be. And he ain't got the better looking bitch, or, you know, he ain't, he ain't got no chick, bro. You winning. You ain't got to argue with them. You ain't got nothing to prove. So if he really feel like he at the top of the mountain, you ain't got to measure yourself to them no more. They should be calling you out. They should be knocking on your door. And when you ain't in competition with nobody, you really ain't worried about who got this and who did that, who got that. You know, when your homeboys do something to pull up in a new whip or buy a new house, whatever it may be, have a child, that should motivate people. It ain't to be jealous and be hating on niggas, man. All right, it's another level I gotta reach. That should motivate you. Like, okay, I gotta get my shit together. I've been spending recklessly, or I gotta prepare a little bit more. That's fine. It's supposed to motivate you. You pull up at the light on a little small bike or a moped, nigga pull up with a Tacoma, truck or whatever. All right, man, he winning. You know, that should motivate you. Like, niggas get to hate on, fuck that nigga, man. He probably, paying $1,000 to $200,000, interest in that car. Like, bruh, just motivate. Somebody stronger than you at the gym, guess what? It's another level that you can reach. Let's turn it up. Nigga fucked your baby mama, so what? You had her already through her, she a hand-me-down. Nigga took your bitch from you, all right, cool. Fair game. She was, she was never mine. Next time I know a little better to have my game tighter. It's life. Ain't no point in getting ill will and malice and killing niggas and making a fight niggas and putting yourself in deadly situations and measuring up to other people. You just gotta shake it off and get better. What's the reward? What's the reward? What's success? What's hidden goals without failures? If you hit everything the way you wanted to hit it, that don't build no character. A lot of failure is part of the process. A lot of loss is part of the process. You a winner as long as you got one more win than loss. You a winner. All right, losses and wins ain't created equal neither, but I wouldn't even mention his name. For what? No need to put disclaimers out there. You the one. You got the belts. You the top dog. And you put it out there once. Hey, yo, I wouldn't fight anybody. They can come get it. If they really, now belts don't matter. I wouldn't even feed into it. Now, carrying on, my Kendrick Perkins voice, he didn't mention Shakur Stevenson. He just did a broad view of, and then you could just tell by the psychology of how dude's moving. When Ryan say something, he instantly clap back on Twitter. When Tank say something, he instantly clap back fast. But when Shakur Stevenson said they ain't clap back quick, like I said, I'm gonna keep it 100. Now, I also heard the Top Rank wasn't too keen on making that fight right now neither, but that's just what I heard. We don't even go what I heard, but we don't even go on the facts. And he didn't clap back. And even when he did this interview with Boxing on boxing.com, he just did a broad name or the biggest names. But he pointed out Ryan and Gervonta, but didn't point out Shakur Stevenson. And do Ryan and Gervonta probably going to bring more cheddar, more fetty to his pockets in my E4? Absolutely. But it's looking more and more increasingly like you don't want to fight him. You're not going to fight him. Come on. And he just fall under, the other big names. So, that's the vibe you're getting. Bill said they can, he can go through the proper channels and make it happen, and he can start negotiating it right now. Cool. But he also said it all starts taking business May 20th. And that's a tall task to order, but in my personal opinion, I don't think he really gonna fight him. And Shakur Stevenson could be posturing too. Like, I don't really see nobody beating Shakur down there. Maybe Tank. But him and Devin, be interesting. It's not the most fan-friendly fight neither. Neither one of them throw a bunch of punches. So I understand. I understand that. You know, him and Tank, it's a fight. It's a big name. But, you know, I just feel the vibes that he really ain't trying to get in there with Shakir right now. And Shakir can be giving off false vibes as well. So I just speak the truth. But so be it. So be it. So be it. You know, nobody hopping in the ring with somebody that hit and don't get hit, and you got two guys that hit and don't get hit. It ain't gonna be an explosive fight. It's gonna be a pedestrian fight to the casual fans. Now you talking about Lomachenko, he pressures. He gotta walk in to get you. So you got a boxer and puncher in Devin Haney, and you got a guy in Lomachenko that come forward. He's a pressure fighter. Don't let nobody else fool you. The tape don't lie. People want to see that. It's a good clash of styles. Now him and Ryan Garcia, you know, he just see the money and he see, you know, come up. Even Shakir Stevenson said it. The legacy is with Devin Haney, but the the money side, the business side of him say Gervonta and Ryan. So they both were preferred Gervonta and Ryan over him. Let me say that too. But it is what it is. Ryan said he'll fight him after if he beat Tank Davis and all that. You know, so be it. They can do it. I ain't mad at it. So that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. You know. So, but as far as 140, you already know what it is. Very high risk at 140. Very low reward. Who on paper can he, like, would y'all favor him at 40? For one, you want to see how he move up and acclimate to 40. But he said, well, of course nothing intrigues you. Everything is hard. Everything is hard and little bit of little reward and high risk. From Sabril Matias, from Puello, unless Rolly was to get a belt. And that's still a high risk because Rolly can crack. T.O. can win, and that could be interesting. Him and T.O., him and Josh Taylor, another big guy. So the shit get harder. Although them guys at 40 are better than the guys at 35, in my opinion. Not named Shakir Stevenson. They're better. Rugged, rough, and they don't have no respect. They don't have no respect. So, of course, he would be smart to stay away from 40 if he can continue to make 35. But if he can't continue to make 35, no, he wouldn't be smart to stay away from 40, to be honest. You know, you go up there and you do your best. Other than killing yourself and draining yourself of fluids and aging your body that way, and you be talking like mush mouth, like shit like that. You ain't gonna be stuttering and twitching and shit. Your health more important than that fucking money. And more than appeasing the fans. So physically, you want to continue to keep cutting the weight. And you can do it, but if it's to the point where it's, draining life force and water out your body, no. But you know what it is at 40, ain't nothing but tough shit. Ain't nothing but no name brand fighters up there at 40 that don't bring no money, don't bring no revenue, and they the tougher fights. Simple as that. They get bigger, they get stronger, they get more athletic, they get more rugged, they get more rough, they get more tough. Only guy that can fuck with guys at 40, is Shakir Stevenson outside of the guys that he want to fight. Ryan Garcia can't do shit at 40, but get knocked out. Tank Davis can't do shit at 40. Too little. He too little. That's why he took Barrios and drained him. Why he too little. Puello, big as hell. Even Rolly, big as hell up there. Sabril Matias, rough. Regis, rough. Taylor, big as hell. Of course. I figured Teofimo Lopez would struggle up there, and I figured right. But the one thing Devin Haney got going for him going up there is he can stick and move. That's one thing that most of them niggas up there can't do. They can't box. You see what Catterall had a lot of success just boxing Josh Taylor. A lot of them dudes rough and rugged, but they can't stick and move. But a lot of them dudes up there, if you can't get their respect, they will walk through you. So either you gonna pitch a perfect game. When I mean that analogy, you gonna box a perfect game. If not, they willing to walk through fire to get you. So, of course, it's a high risk, low reward division. I fade that shit too as long as I could. But hey, it is what it is. Check out the Box News playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $, CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Peace.